Hello and welcome back to a new video, and this will be a book haul because like you can see, I collected a few books over the past few months. So I would say let's start with the German books first, because I don't know if they are translated, so I don't know if you will be able to get them in English, but the first one is Schwanenfeuer, der Fluch der sechs Prinzessinnen. Oh, Swanfire, the Curse of the Six Princesses, I would say it is called, translated into English, by Regina Meissner. And to be honest, I have no idea what this book is about. A friend of mine gifted me the last book of the series to me for Christmas one year, and then she got me now the first book for my birthday last year. Yes, you can see how long this is laying here already. And I still haven't read it because I wasn't really in a reading mood since then. All I know is that it is about a princess who is turned into a swan, like the fairy tale, and then a hunter comes along and helps her probably to break the curse. But I have no idea. I don't even know if it is any good, because I never heard about this book before. My friend gifted it to me, but I will tell you after I read it. And then the next book is one I read last year, and I really enjoyed, because and the concept of this series is really interesting. And this is Berlin Monster by Kim Rabe. And this is the first one. I actually started the series with the second one. And yes, this is about a world where all the mystical creatures did come alive because of an accident a few years back. And since the main character, Lucy, was within the radius of the explosion which happened, she has powers now too and can now tell if the person in front of her is a human or if it is a mystical creature. And she is a private detective, and she is solving crimes related to the mystical creatures. That's all I remember about the concept and the story of this of the series right now, because like I said, it is over a year since I read the second book, but this is the first book in the series now, and I still really wanted to read it, because what was mentioned in the second book about what happened in the first book intrigued me enough to want to know what happened in the first book as well. And I guess this is a trilogy, if I remember correctly, even when they are just 2 books out yet. But how the second book ended, I would presume that there will be a third book in the series. Or at least I hope so, because I really like this. Or not this, but the second one. So hopefully there will be a third one. And then we have a big boy. And this is the last book in the Seven Sisters series. Atlas, the story of Parsold by Lucinda Riley and Harry Whittaker. Lucinda Riley unfortunately died before she could finish this book, so her son Harry continued it. And yes, this is the conclusion to the Seven Sisters series, which is following 7 sisters who are all adopted by Passold, but they don't know why Passold adopted them. And yeah, each book starts with the death of Passold, and then you follow each sister in each book to find out where they come from, and there are also time jumps between. So you go back in time to one of the ancestors of the sisters the book is about. And yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed the series. And yeah, so I can't wait to see how the series will conclude now and to find out finally who Passold really is and why he adopted them all. Or at least I really hope that this book will clear this up, because I wanted to know that throughout the whole series, and now hopefully we'll find out. And now we are coming to another finale in a book series, and this is The Eternal Ones by Nemina Forna. I'm sorry if I butchered this name. But yeah, this is the last book in the Gilded Ones series. And the main character in this series is Deka. DK? I call her Deka in my head, so I will say Deka. And she finds out that she is a Gilded One. So her blood is gold and not red like everyone else. So this means she has some godly powers, so like a demigod almost. And yeah, so this means she will get killed, but since she is a demigod, she can't get killed. Or let's say it is rather difficult to kill one of these people who have golden blood, because they heal very fast, and you need to know which technique will kill them to actually kill them. And since nothing works on her, she's offered to join the king's army to fight for him in a war which is coming. And then the story unfolds from there. I don't know if I can say much more about this without spoiling you anything about the series, but if you want to read a book about female empowerment and strong girls who are and where the strong and where the girls are really the leader for one, not the male characters, then read this book, because here the boys are just are really just supporting characters. And yeah, I can't wait to finish the series, because it ended on a cliffhanger. And now we are coming to the last book, which I'm reading right now. That's the reason why it doesn't have a desk jacket on right now. And this is The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black. So the second book in the Stolen Heir in the Stolen Heir duology. And this duology is a sequel to the Cruel Prince trilogy by Holly Black, which I absolutely adored. And I really enjoyed the first book in this duology. And I have to say, I really, really like this duology. Follows Aug, the half-brother of Jude, which was or is the main protagonist in the Cruel Prince trilogy, and Ren, and they both go on a quest to find someone. I can't say who, because this would be a spoiler for the Cruel Prince if you haven't read that one yet. And if you want to know more about my thoughts, I'm doing a reading vlog for this book right now, so you will get my more in-depth thoughts on this book soon. So stay tuned for that if you are interested to know more about what I think about this book. But yeah, this was my haul. Now I know it wasn't that big, but honestly, like I said, I wasn't in the mood for reading that much, so I didn't buy a lot of books. But who says you need to buy a lot of books just because you like to read? Nobody says you need to buy a huge stack of books each month. But yeah, I hope you like this little book haul of mine. And every book I mentioned will be linked down below. So if you want to check one out, go to the description box and you will find it. And yes, if you don't want to miss my next video, then click subscribe. And if you like this video, then please click the like button. And then I will see you in my next one. Bye!